Hello YouTube and welcome to another adventure. Today we are in Henderson, Nevada. So Henderson is an interesting city. It was actually born in America's defense. The basic magnesium plant was a very important plant during World War II. Henderson supplied pretty much all of the magnesium, which was in short supply, and it sort of built this city, which is now kind of a popular city. There's actually, it looks like a event going on today. I don't know what that is, but we will check that out. But right now we're in the Water Street district, and Water Street was kind of like the main street that led up to the basic magnesium plant. Henderson was, from how I understand it, actually just sort of built specifically like by the U.S. War Department, so it wasn't anything except for a city built for war, or built during the time of war at least. Let's go walk over here. 1947, magnesium production was no longer necessary for defense, and most of the basic magnesium employees ended up leaving, and the United States War Asset Administration actually offered Henderson for sale as a war surplus property. So Henderson was really, for a long time, just looked at a necessity as a part of World War II, but actually not ever something that could develop into a town or a city. And as you can see, in 2024, a short time, but a long time later, it has changed quite a bit into a thriving little place. So in an effort to save the city, the Nevada legislation had spent a weekend visiting Henderson and evaluating the possibility of state administration of the basic magnesium plant. And then within days, they actually did end up buying the plant. And it saved Henderson, and Henderson remained. And then it grew over time and kind of became what it is today. So unexpectedly, like I said, there's an City Lights art gallery exhibit going on, so let's browse it. I'll show you it, and then we'll talk about some more Henderson facts. Looks like they have a variety of local artists and some really cool desert pictures. It's pretty neat. Some cool ocean themed art, mermaids and things like that. Some local Vegas art, the Stardust. This is cool. This kind of reminds me of First Friday. If you've ever been to First Friday in Las Vegas, this is a similar vibe. Maybe it's Third Sunday or something. We're on East Army and South Water. The Henderson Townsite Square. It was built in 1954. I just looked it up. That kind of tracks to around the time of the original town site. So this would have been near the center of the original town site, with Water Street, the street that we're on right now, being the main street. Now it's the Purple Penguin. Snuck in check. There is like a historic walk that you can do. You can scan a QR code, or you could just walk around and find them. This is site number 6. So it says in 1943, Clark County grocer Mark Schulman announced the opening of the first town site grocery market. It was 12,000 square foot. It was the first business to open in the new Water Street shopping district. As Water Street was developing, it became the social and commercial center for residents. And then around 1945, a Chamber of Commerce was formed, focusing on the city's viability, since basic magnesium had ceased war production, like I was mentioning earlier. And so it says to attract new industries, the Chamber promoted the development of schools and churches. Basically, you can see they tried to establish just like the standard things that would create people wanting to stay. It says Herschel Trumbo, an early area settler, founded the Henderson Telephone Company, turning an outdated phone system into a modernly equipped one. And then on April 1st, 1954, Nevada Governor Charles Russell made the first direct dial call to Maury Zenoff, owner of the Henderson Home and News, which was a big deal at the time. Then in 1954, on March 11th, the Bank of Nevada branch opened, which was a major sign of progress for local residents. And by May of that year, California Pacific had installed a $36,000 street light. So up until 1954 in May, which is like almost 10 years after they had decided to try to save Henderson. That's when they first got street lights on Water Street, the street that we're looking at right now. With an electric eye mechanism that switched street lights on and off at the proper time. It's crazy. It took almost 10 years to get that established. And then, now it's now. And please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers. I've been working for like a year and a half, posting twice to 4 times a week to get there. So I appreciate it. This is the Art Festival of Henderson. This is a layout of what's going on today. It's all of the different artists. And that's the layout. In case you're curious. Oh, we found another site. So that was site number 6 back there. This is site number 5. So it looks like we're going chronologically backwards. Let's see what this one is. This is about industry. So this one is highlighting the basic magnesium plant, which, like I mentioned, is how Henderson kind of started. During World War II, it supplied the magnesium needed during the war. It says in July 1943, the plant reached full production capacity of magnesium at 112 million pounds annually. And then in November of 1944, the world's largest magnesium plant shut down after having produced more than 165 million pounds. So it was a short-lived journey for the original foundation of Henderson. It was about a year or two, which is really an interesting thing because it's a thriving place. Henderson is probably one of the top locations in Las Vegas these days. I mean, granted, there's probably only about 5 places, not in Las Vegas, in Nevada. There's probably only about 5 cities that are cool to live in Nevada, so it's not saying much, but still, it's interesting to think about the resiliency of making this place what it is today. I wasn't gonna walk farther, but I saw this Henderson Townhouse Motor Lodge, and I thought, why not make this a 10-minute video of me walking around talking behind the camera? Someone might enjoy it. I don't know. I'm enjoying it. So, United Steelworkers, established May 1942. It's a great example right there. Established in 1942, United Steelworkers. It's still there today. This Henderson Townhouse Motor Lodge looks like maybe now it's a tattoo shop and a couple other things, but obviously this is like old and historic, reminiscent of the 50s. I thought this was kind of cool. This is called the Gold Mine Tavern. It's unique looking, eh? Little outdoor patio area, outdoor seating in the front, little mountain view. Oh, nice classic car right there. And this is interesting because like it's like a, you see, it's just residential, kind of like old school 50s, 60s style houses. Like it just looks, obviously still it's new, but the structure, a lot of the structures are the old structures is what I'm trying to say. And you can still kind of see that. So that's an interesting thing. But anyway, back to where we're going. I'm like a block and a half away from the Water Street sign, the Henderson Water Street sign. The coveted sign that people come from all over the world to see. 2-way stop sign. That is. I'm not gonna, this is close enough. Anyway, I just wanted to wrap it up there. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm always going on adventures around the city, around different cities, around any city, actually. So if you want me to stop by your city, drop a comment, let me know what to see, what to look at. I'll do it. Until next time, peace.